Sup people, Baseballer here, and in this video I thought I would show you guys something that will help you with Call of Duty Mobile and the Camo challenges. Now this video specifically is going to be for the weapon that is currently in Alex's hand, which is the AKS, the RUS 79U. However, it's an SMG, okay? The SMG class of the camo challenges, okay? Now, this is actually something that you can use for pretty much any camo challenge. Like the foundation of the video is pretty much going to be what you can do for any camo challenges. But specifically SMGs, I thought that there would be some, specific things that are a little bit different from the other weapon variants, and I'm going to get right into it, okay? So, I have 10v10 random right here, but that's not what I'm going to be doing in this video. Actually, I take that back. Since the weapon that I have right now isn't fully leveled up, I advise you doing 2 game modes when and if they're available to level up your weapon. And that is obviously 10v10 or small maps. And that's if you do multiplayer. If you want to really upgrade your weapon fast and gain a lot of XP at the same time too, then I advise you play Battle Royale because you can get a lot of XP from it. The only problem is with Battle Royale, you have no guarantee of selecting the weapon you want. And there's some weapons in Battle Royale, there's some weapons that aren't even in Battle Royale, so you have to play multiplayer to upgrade that weapon. But anyway, in this video, I want to pretty much just go over the challenges. So what you want to do is you want to do one of 3 game types. And you can do any map, really, if you prefer it this way, or if you think you're good enough. But yeah, this video this video is probably for people who don't think they're good enough at the game to do these things. So this is just, like a little bit more encouragement and a little more help, I guess. So what you want to do is my best advice and my best experience. Do kill confirmed, okay? Now the reason why I wouldn't advise you doing team deathmatch is because with team deathmatch, your teammates can, obviously take kills. And if you end up getting assists and stuff, then the game's going to end faster because they're getting kills. But with kill confirmed, you can essentially get 1,000,000 kills if you wanted if no one picks up the tags. Okay, but the enemy team might pick up the tags by the time you get to 1,000,000. Probably not even 1% of 1,000,000. So I wouldn't advise doing that. So go kill confirmed. And then there are 3 maps from here that I would advise you do. That's going to be Kill House, Cage, or Shipment 1944. Okay, now depending on what weapon you're trying to upgrade, what variant, SMG, LMG, stuff like that, here are the ones I advise for each one. Kill House has a lot of cover on each side of the map. So for Kill House, I would advise you upgrading your sniper rifle or marksman rifle, there's only one at the moment though, on Kill House, okay? Because there's a lot of cover, there's a lot of head glitches you can do, as, cheesy as that sounds, but I mean, if you want to upgrade your gun, this is the way to do it, okay? Kill House is a, like I said, it has a lot of cover. You can do Kill House for any weapon, really, if you want. But I feel like open areas would be better for certain weapons and all that. But anyway, Shipment 1944, okay? For this one, I would advise this one for your SMG and your shotguns. This map, you can get your long shots there. You can get your headshots there easy. There's not a lot of space. Well, I mean, there is a lot of space. But, I mean, like, it's, a little condensed map. And you can still, at some points of the map, get... Like, if you're on each corner of the map, you don't even have to be all the way. Like, you could be at the second... you could be in one corner of the map, and you could still get a long shot with an SMG or a shotgun. On the second container, like, how they have all the containers put together or whatever. You can get a long shot when they're within the second container to the opposite side, if that makes sense. I'll show you what I mean in a second, okay? Because we're doing SMGs in this video. Now, Cage, I would advise for assault rifles and LMGs, okay? The reason why is because this one's sort of a mix of Kill House and Shipment 1944. Cage has some cover, and it's also very open. So from there, obviously, you can get your headshots, you can get your long shots and stuff. And at the same time, it's kind of an open area, so if you still have to get the rest of your kills for the first camo challenges, then there you go, okay? So now, since this is the SMG video, I'm going to get into the specifics of the SMGs and all of their camos. So let me go to an SMG that I've already upgraded so I can show you guys all of the challenges, okay? Alright, so Sand. Sand is pretty easy. Obviously, you get kills. Anyone can really do this. You don't really have to try at all. Obviously, just get kills. I mean, if you're trying to get kills, you'll obviously get it, but... Hipfire. Okay, so my advice for Hipfire, I'll show you guys the attachments in a second. Do this one first, because it's really easy. However, if you want to level up your gun all the way and make it easier for you to get the challenges done, I would also advise doing that. Because sometimes if you do hip fire correctly, you can just immediately aim up and get a headshot. And it's really easy. So for long shots, I'll show you guys the attachments for that in a second. Yeah, pretty much this one you just need to use 5 attachments, all 5 slots, have them filled up, get kills. This one's pretty easy. This one as well, you just don't use any attachments at all. And then for headshots, this is the one that I'm going to have to show you guys in-game. And I'll show you the attachments for this as well. They're pretty basic though. But for this one, guys, it's... I'll just, again, I'll show you in a second, okay? So let me go to this one, and I'll show you guys my attachments for hipfire kills, okay? So for hipfire, let me go to a weapon that, again, I have fully upgraded so that I can show you guys all the attachments. So for our PDW here would be the attachments for hipfire, okay? For hipfire, sleight of hand or wild hipfire, okay? And obviously, if you see right there, jumping and sliding hipfire accuracy, that is going to help a lot. That, like, I was able to snipe people with an SMG from across the map with this attachment. This, well, it is an attachment with this perk. It is so good, okay? And then also, you want to do this one. You want to use a Merc foregrip for hipfire accuracy. Then you want to use a laser. Any laser will do, the first one even. And then for your grip... you don't really need to use the grip. I'd advise using a barrel that increases your damage range. And then for this, you could use the lateral ones. These ones will help. These ones do not help with the other ones I'm going to talk about, okay? So for long shots, you want to use the longest barrel that you got. You don't have to use the longest one because you probably won't have it unlocked yet. But just use the longest one you got. For muzzle, use anything that will give you ADS bullet spread accuracy, because that's what you'll need, and that's pretty much it. And then for your perk, you want to use long shots. I don't think SMGs have long shots, though, so you don't have to worry about that for the SMG. And then just use whatever you can for bullet spread. And then also, for headshots, pretty much, again, the same attachments for long shots, except you want to replace something with a sight. Guys, again, when I show you in a second, you are going to need a sight for headshots. I'm not going to use a sight for my SMG right now because I'm going for hipfire, and that's what I'm going to focus on. But when you guys go for headshots, when you finally unlock the challenge, and you have the other ones complete, or maybe you just want to get to it right away because of how difficult and annoying it is, which I'll show you in a second, you almost, unless you have a weapon with good iron sights, and you can consistently do it, you need to use a sight. Now let me show you guys pretty much which reticle to use, and it's you guys, it's basically the default one. You guys got to see the default one, man. I'll show you in a second. Let me go to a thing that I haven't. Let me see. I'm gonna try to go to a weapon where I have a sight attached. I don't think I have one right now at the moment. No, okay. But basically, what you guys want to do is you want to use the default one. Just use the default one and use a reflex sight. Don't use a holographic. Don't use a scout optic or whatever. Just use the basic reflex sights, because that one gives you just a straight up dot, and you will need that for headshots. Okay. And then finally, for score streaks. You can use whatever the hell you want, okay? You can use a shield turret. Well, I wouldn't advise that if you're trying to go for camo challenges. Okay, just use whatever kill streaks you got. I would actually advise using the UAV, Hunter Killer Drone, counter UAV, because that way you're not getting as many kills with skill streaks alone. Maybe even go for the Dragonfire if you want. That way you're not directly getting kills or whatever. But, guys, you need the Shock RC for headshots. If you are not confident enough to consistently get headshots the way I'm going to show you guys, because of how annoying it is, the Shock RC is a must for headshots. And I'm going to show you why in a second. So let's actually try and join a game. Now here's the other thing you guys have to keep in mind. When you do a game for these specific maps and specific game modes, it's going to take a while to load. Obviously, this one loaded a little faster because Shipment is kind of a popular map. It's a popular map. And so is Kill Confirmed, kind of. But Kill House and Cage, they're really not that popular maps, if that makes any sense. They're really not that popular or anything, so it's going to take you kind of a bit, you know, like do something else on the side while you're waiting for the map to load. But it's going to take you a while. But it's better than playing game modes where, and again, this is something else that's important about this. It's better than playing game modes where you're playing with a bunch of tryhards and stuff, okay? And again, this is all based, like, pretty much for people who don't think they're that good at the game. Alright, so, you know, obviously since I'm going for hip fire right now, like, you know, I have my hip fire attachments all good. And it's pretty damn easy for me to get kills like that. I kind of messed up right there, though. But I was going to explain that the reason why you go for these maps specifically instead of doing something like 10v10 or the popular ones is because you are going to have a higher chance of finding bots. You're going to have a better chance of getting bots, and that way you don't have to worry about like someone like drop shot killing you, you know, like going all MLG Pro, slide jumping on you. You just, you know, just chill out, go for the challenge that you're working on. Like me right now, I'm working on hip fire, and just go from there and just have a little chill time doing the map. It does get a little irritating. Now let me show you guys the headshots, okay? Let me go for a headshot, okay? And show you how annoying this is, okay? So look, aiming at his head. Oh, well, I actually got it right there. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm getting headshots, wow. It's actually working. I'm trying to show you guys a good example, okay? Because, okay, the game does not want me to prove it wrong. Oh my gosh. Jeez, okay. But basically, guys, if you are going for a direct headshot, like you're aiming right at their head directly, and I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. Okay, you know, I'll just use this person's. Okay, never mind. I can't use their corpse anymore. They're dead. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to show you guys, but I can't find any enemies. Wow, it's actually working for the AK, for the RUS. It's actually working. Okay. Okay, but as you can see right there, I was like pretty much aiming directly at that person's head, and I still didn't get the headshot, okay? Guys, for the headshots, you have to like aim directly above their head, if that makes sense. Like, you can't aim at their neck or their chin or whatever. You have to aim above their head. And the reason why the Shock RC is important is because that will allow you to make it so that they stay in place. Because a lot of the times, for me anyway, the enemies will like go side to side or they'll just run away from you, and it gets kind of annoying. So I would advise you guys use the Shock RC so that you can avoid them moving so much. And that way, if you're going for headshots, you can just, you know, follow your Shock RC and then just immediately like pre-aim towards like a little bit above their head and then shoot down from there. Because guys, if you ever aim like directly for their head, it's normally not gonna work. I mean, it works for me right now. I don't know how it was working for me. Maybe it's because of my attachments. But normally if it's like a high recoil gun or something, and you like start aiming like at their neck or whatever, and it shoots up, then it's not gonna hit. And if it works for you guys, that's cool. But for me personally, it doesn't always work that way. So again, just like try to aim a little bit above their head at first, and then try to either aim down from there, or like I said, use the shock RC. And yeah, now long shots, I want to show you guys long shots in this next match right here. And then that will pretty much be a wrap, because that's all we really need to worry about is long shots, headshots, and hip fire. Because as you can see, guys, hip fire is pretty easy if you have the right attachments. And I don't even have like the perfect attachments for hip fire. I just have the ones that I have unlocked right now. So yeah, as you guys can see, it's taking kind of a while for it to load. Just expect that if you're going for these challenges, because I know I had to. I'd play something like Call of Duty Zombies on the side. Well, that's me personally, but you can do whatever you want while you wait for the match to start. But guys, when it comes to long shots for SMGs, like obviously I'll show you guys in a second, it's just, oh man, it's easy. I think pretty much everyone in this match aside from me is a bot. I could be wrong. But yeah. Also, I believe that mark that appears on the bottom left of my screen every now and then, I believe that that's the wild hip fire. It's activating. So, if you guys want to go for long shots with SMGs on this map, I would advise you take cover right here and just sort of camp. Okay, I'm not like trying to make you like force you guys to camp or anything, but just like move around, obviously, just a little bit. And see, look, even though he was like right there and I'm right here, that was still a long shot for an SMG. For an assault rifle or a sniper rifle, obviously, that's not going to count as a long shot. That's just going to be a normal kill. But since I'm using an SMG, or even if you used a shotgun, that would be a long shot. And guys, oh my gosh, shotguns, oh, they're so annoying when it comes to long shots. Like, it has to be pretty much the same range as the SMG's long shot, so be prepared for that. The shotgun was kind of annoying for me, but I pushed through it because I wanted to get a gold shotgun. It's probably the only shotgun I'm going to have gold at the moment. Oh, I was able to get it, cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you guys like the challenges and all this. But guys, again, if you I didn't even talk about pistols. This map would probably be good for pistols too. I'll see if I can pull off a long shot. Whatever. Here, let me see. Nah, it doesn't count as a long shot, so it's probably gotta be really far. Geez, pistols must be a pain then. I'm gonna get killed so that I can get my ammo back. Oh, that was like my first knife kill in a while. Yeah, so I'm going to recap. So hip fire, pretty self-explanatory. Just, you know, don't ADS, don't press the little crosshair button, and you'll get that one complete. Then for long shots, you want to, like, hide behind here. Well, not really hide. Like, you just want to, like, take cover behind here and then shoot. You know, you don't have to have them be too far, but still far enough to where you'll get the challenge complete or whatever. And then for headshots, you want to use the RC car, or the shock RC, follow it, aim for their head. Obviously my teammate took that kill right there, but it's all good. And you want to aim a little bit above their head. Just a little bit. I know I'm going to get killed, I don't care. But I'm not really going to go for headshots too much, because I'm trying to go for, or I don't even have the challenge unlocked, as a matter of fact. Yeah, see, even with hip fire right there, I was able to get a headshot off of that, so. But anyway, guys, I believe that's pretty much it for this video. So, before the match ends, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope this was useful. If you guys would like me to do guides on other weapon camo challenges, I'll be glad to do that. I'll probably do ARs next because I have most of those complete. So I should know something about those. But hopefully this is helpful just in general. I know some weapons differ from others. Like I'm pretty sure with the Pharaoh it might be a little more difficult for long shots. Maybe with the Cordite it'll be more difficult for headshots or something. But again, just throw a sight on there if you're not sure about the headshots. And again, aim like towards the top of their head, not the bottom. Because if you aim for their chin or something, or like right above their neck, it's probably not going to count as a headshot, okay? But anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one, whenever that may be. Have a wonderful day if you're not already having one, and goodbye.